Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. My name is Jared for new viewers. Alright, so today for Mechanical Monday, we've got the top 10 things that I absolutely love about my Subaru WRX. Alright, so first thing on the list has got to be the body line. So we're going to get some cinematics of that real quick. I love every single angle, every single line that's cut into it. We do have this pinstripe that goes all the way across. So while we're here, we're going to talk about the fact that this is a four-door sedan. When we bought this car, we bought it in June of last year. My girlfriend was pregnant at the time, and so we needed a car that was going to support the family. I may have sold it as a family car, right? Whatever. But she said as long as the stroller fit in the trunk, we could get it. It fit. All right, guys, we got it. So next we're going to go to the carbon fiber that's all over this car. Primarily the one right here on the trunk right here. It's a nice little touch there. While you're back here, I'm going to start up the car. We're going to get that sound clip for the exhaust, which is next on the list. While we're in here, let's talk about these seats. Alright, I love the bolstering that's coming on the sides and on the bottom of this. The fabric is nice to the touch. As you can see, these seats hold me in place very well. I'm not going anywhere. When I'm hitting those corners, I'm planted. Alright, now let's take a look at that boost gauge that we got going on. So as you can see, very responsive. Now we're going to talk about, while we're in here, let's talk about this gearbox. It is a manual transmission. It's very notchy. Got that reverse lockout. Pops up a nice rear view camera. Alright, here's that carbon fiber trim piece on the interior as well. We're going to be talking about the spacious interior. So I've got plenty of headroom. Alright, I'm not cramped in this little car. I've got room to breathe and room to move. Now let's go back up. Guys, next on the list is handling. Alright, Subaru has fine-tuned their all-wheel drive system. Alright, I've driven this through the winter last year. And you know when you hit like patch of black ice or maybe some slippery road where you start fishtailing, it's confident inspiring, honestly. You just drive straight through it, no issues, no ifs, ands, or buts. You guys know what it's like driving in the wintertime. I live in New York, so sometimes it gets real bad. People pull over on the side of the road. They've got their hazards going, everything like that. Not me, I'm just cruising right through, waving as I go. Just kidding, guys. Stop and help people out, alright? And then, top of the list has got to be the looks or the comments that I get when having this car. The one that stands out to me is I was at the res getting gas, and I had a guy next to me, and he just kept staring. And so I was like, "How you doing today, sir?" Things like that, you know, being polite but figuring out like, why is this dude just staring at me? He goes, "That's a beautiful car." I was like, "Why, thank you." He goes, "You know, like, how did you get that?" I'm like, "Listen, you know, if you work hard and certain things fall into place, you know, I did buy this car myself, so, you know, things like that." But he just, you know, the compliments I get, you know, it is nice too, because it shows that you can be a father and a car enthusiast. You don't have to be one or the other. Right? But because this list was so easy to make, because this is my dream car, I've got two additional ones for you guys. First off being the fact that the aftermarket support for this car is insane. Alright, you can get exhaust, you can get wheels, you can get carbon fiber trunk, carbon fiber hood, headlights, third rear brake light. Literally anything you want to do to this car to make it your own, you absolutely can. And to tie into that, the second bonus one is going to be the fact that this is a Lego car. What do I mean? I mean that when you swap something out, you can do it. Me being an up-and-coming car enthusiast, you know, working on cars myself, things like that, you know, just recently joining the scene, it is confident, inspiring knowing that I can do it. If I want to do a catback exhaust, I can do that without, you know, without straining myself or anything like that. If I want to do carbon fiber hood, I can do that. If I want to change the engine, get it at cold air intake, or if I want to do a rotated turbo set, I can do that. If I want to do a bigger turbo, we can absolutely do that as well. But it's nice, you know. You start talking about engines and people get freaked out because they're like, oh, that's a lot of electrical wiring, things like that. You know, you do want to get it professionally tuned after you make those modifications, because if not, you will blow your engine up and then you will be wondering why you wasted all of that money to send a piston rod out the side of your car. Alright guys, this is just wrapping up the 10 things that I absolutely love about my car. If you guys want to hear more of me or more, you know, interact with me more so than in the comments, also while you're down in the comments, let me know what your first car was. For me, it was a 2004 Pontiac Grand Am. Alright, it had a lot of miles on it, and I think I paid like $2,000 cash. It was just my first car. It was a beater. But let me know what your first car was, or if you haven't started driving, let me know what you want your first car to be. But if you guys do want to follow me on Twitch. We do gaming over there, and I love interacting with the chat that's live and watching. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow. See you on the next one.